Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Peachy from A Peachy Life. It's actually, my goodness, I think I'm smudging the camera. No, lighting just sucks. It's like 4:50 in the morning right now. And, 4:50 in the morning. I woke up around like 4:30. I was just sitting in bed, just sitting there. Because I woke up to this nightmare. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Yeah, so I woke up at 4:30 this morning and I got woken up by this terrible, terrible, terrible nightmare that I had. Like this nightmare just like shook me to the core, like even subconsciously in my nightmare, even unconsciously in my nightmare, I was really shook. I was like feeling every single emotion and terrifying, just a terrifying nightmare. Um, oh, it's not playtime, sweetie. Hey, 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 stop doing that. I'm not playing. And also, mommy doesn't like to play like that. You can play with daddy like that. I don't like to play like that. I don't like to play rough. Just biting my arm. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just how they play, right? Little little kitties. I'm so glad I have you. Wait, somebody's upstairs. I wonder who it is. No, I don't think it's one of the kids. Because I haven't been monitor all. But yeah, like this nightmare really shook me to the point that I've had nightmares before where I'm like, oh my gosh, that was stupid. And I go back to sleep just fine. But this one, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, this one was terrifying. This one was legit, like, terrifying and confusing, you know? But this one really had me up just thinking, like, seriously? This is in my subconscious? Why? Why is it in my subconscious? Why did I have a nightmare about this? About something like this? I don't know. Got my iPad here. I'm going to. I don't know. Sometimes I like to look up dream interpretations. I don't know if they're real or not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching by looking this up, trying to figure this out. Hmm. Some of the things like I've looked up in the past, some other dreams that I've had, and there's some things that kind of helps me to understand what's going on with me on a subconscious level. That's really what I find that they help with, to just decode, the brain's what the brain is trying to process. Hey, what's going on with this? I don't know what's going on with this site. All the words are all jumbled up together. Let's see, what does this mean now? Okay, okay. Okay, so my old beliefs, attitude, um, and how I used to think or feel. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That does happen. So, okay, so my frustration about not being taken seriously. Okay, yeah, that's happened because I'm quiet and soft-spoken. So oftentimes that does happen. That when I'm expressing myself, sometimes people don't take it seriously. Um, okay, That makes sense because that's being the trajectory right now. Okay. Okay, so self-acceptance or quick wit. Hmm. Really though? Am I? It says I'm too concerned with outward appearances. I'm exactly the opposite guy. With from what angle though? Like, look what I'm doing. I'm doing a live about a nightmare I had. Am I really concerned with outward appearances? Like, I'm willing to come on here and express myself and share myself and my life with other people. This is a live. What you see in my life is what you see. Like, anything can happen during a live, right? This is not an edited video where I'm cutting out, the bad situations. And yeah, maybe I am a little bit concerned about certain things. I am a little bit, but who isn't? You know, you also have to be conscious, right, when you do this sort of thing. This is just an art form, right? A form of expression, an outlet for self-expression. Um, but what I've learned is you have to be a little bit mindful that, when you're expressing yourself in this particular manner, it's not just your life you're expressing your family's life and your other individuals as well. Um, they kind of just get to ride along with this, and they could be having a bad day one day, and while you're expressing yourself, you're also showing their bad day, you know? You have to be mindful of those things, but maybe, I don't know. Is that a problem? Is this I'm too concerned with outward appearances? Like, I come on, I don't know. I feel like I'm the opposite kind of person. I come on these lives with my hair all undone, in my house coat, and my satin bonnet. Like, I think if I was concerned in the superficial kind of way, I would, at least make an effort to do my makeup and do my hair and get dressed up before I do a live, right? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I feel the other interpretations, but I don't know about that particular one. I have to do a little bit more deeper, you know, reflection, a lot more introspection, a lot more self reflection about that one to see where maybe I'm just missing it. Sometimes you just miss things. Um, okay. Okay. I need to allow myself to be a little self indulgent sometimes. Yes, I agree with that. I do need to do that. Maybe expressing a desire to wipe out some aspect of your life. Who doesn't have an aspect of their life they don't want to just erase? Yes, I do have aspects of my life I would rather did not exist, but at the same time, I have to embrace them and not embrace them, but rather accept them from a distance, that they do exist, and that existence of them in that way, you know, has helped shape me to be exactly who I am. Because, yeah, if I didn't have those aspects in my life, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be the beautiful individual, the beautiful human being that when I say beautiful, I'm talking about inner beauty. I'm talking about who I've become. Hey, 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 don't we be doing that? Messing up my life. This one always wants the spotlight. Baby! Ooh. Always want the spotlight, sweetheart. Ow. Okay. Mm. So what does that mean? Okay, so potential for rebirth and rejuvenation. Concentrating on my own self development and individuation, yes, because I've been mumming full time for the past 5 years. You know, not doing anything for myself, just selfless work. You know, so yes, I do want a little bit of self development and individuation. Okay, I need to establish a clear timeline. All right. Okay, so peace of mind and satisfaction in my professional and personal life. Okay, that will be good. That would be good to have more of that. Uh-huh. A new idea is forming and a new project is taking shape, hopefully. I I don't know. Keep my connection to work or the virtual world. Virtual virtual world. Okay, okay. I'm seeking for social activity at work, companionship. Maybe social activity. Well rounded. I hope this is true. It says the dream means luck, magical power, and success. I don't know. Okay, so this is a symbol of freedom from societal norms and rules, which would be nice because that will match my personality perfectly. I am somebody that really does seek freedom from societal norms and rules. Um, I've opened up my feelings and allowed myself to love and be loved. I'm satisfied with my current situation in life. To an extent, there's always room to grow. Expresses your self worth and the qualities you value in yourself. Oi, move your bum. Oh my goodness. It is time for new changes. Oh yes, honey, I agree with that one. Okay, so this site just gave me a few options for. It just broke down the dream into the main topics and just gave me a few options for each part of those meanings and what they symbolize. Each part of those topics and what they symbolize. Um, mhm, I agree with that. Hmm. Okay, I think this interpretation is the best one so far. Like this specific, I have to read it as soon as I get my foot out from under me. Because it's numbing up. Okay, I'm gonna read this quickly because I think the baby's gonna wake up. He's looking for his milk. I can hear him shuffling around on the bed. Um, so as an evidence of the false pretenses of people who are trying to take advantage of you. Yeah, I know a few people who are, as specifically the person that was in my dream, in my nightmare, is one of those people that I started. Like I really did give them the benefit of the doubt, and I was really open to what do you call it? Just to having a normal, you know, just to connecting, with this person. And it's a family member, if you must know, um, that I recently reconnected with. But at this point, I feel like um, not just this person. I think is just like symbolic of a lot of people I've interacted with, and this a lot of family members, specific family members I interacted with, who um, at the end of the day, there seems to be a lot of false pretenses to get something, to just get something from me, or take advantage of me in some way. It's not a genuine connection, like, yeah, you're family without any expectation of not wanting something from me. Um, so there is that, that's obviously a lingering feeling and a subconscious, something I'm aware of, even on a subconscious level. Um, it also says I'm feeling empty inside. Am I really? I mean, I have children that really fill me up in that way. Maybe in a certain aspect, like not having time to pursue my own, personal interests or like things that I'm interested in doing, or like before I had kids, I was very, very, I was a workaholic. Let's not mince words here. I was a workaholic. I worked a lot. I was very driven to not just work hard but work smart, and I had goals, like how much um career, how much income I would get each, like, what do you call it, raises or increments that I expected to get every few years and stuff like that. Like I was very focused on saving money and starting projects, investment projects and stuff like that. Like, I mean, and then obviously, having kids kind of put a pause on that. Um, so in that sense, yes, sometimes I do feel like I'm enjoying my life with my kids, but I'm also feeling like I'm losing a lot of time that I could have been pursuing these things, um, and gaining momentum and actually, seeing the results of pursuing those goals. Um, it's hard too as a mom because you live in a world where you see people pursuing their careers and goals and stuff and moving ahead, and you just feel like you're frozen in time almost. Um, so in that sense, I get it. And you have lost a little bit of yourself along the way towards your goals. Well, yeah, which mom doesn't lose a little bit of themselves? That's a part of the what I was talking about in the other life, that we need time to mourn, and it's not really fair. It's really insensitive from people. Not no one said this to me particularly, but like I said in the moms group I was in, someone said that friends of theirs were like, "Oh, what are you complaining about? You signed up for having kids, so suck it up." When she was expressing that she feels like she's lost part of herself, and she's lost her confidence, self-esteem, or she's not feeling herself, yet. Okay, so this dream is a premonition for what is lacking or missing in your life. Yeah, that aspect of my life, definitely. I feel like that's kind of taken a back seat, right? It's hard to focus on those things when you're raising little children, and I have an infant. So I mean, okay, what else does it say? You are being too passive and need to take a more active role in a situation. Hmm. Okay, I get that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Now it's making sense. Now this dream is making a lot of sense on a subconscious level, because yeah, if that represents this, and then me, mm, Right, let's go back a minute to this. Mm-hmm. I am versatile and well-rounded. Yes, yes. Mm, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's it for this one. Hi, my goodness. Come on. What's this? Okay, that side is still jumbled up. Anyway, I think I've bored you guys enough. I'm not going to talk about the dream specifically on here just because it's a very sensitive topic. And also, I don't believe in sharing your dreams out in public. Um, I feel like dreams are very very personal, intimate thing that you have to figure out what they represent, the parts of your subconscious they represent. Um, and that's just too easy for people to misinterpret for you if you tell them exactly what the dream is, because then they're going to be taking it, especially if it involves people that know you, that you know, they're going to be taking it very personally and literally, whereas dreams are not often literal. Right? Hmm. Interesting. Some of these dream interpretation sites, when you read them, you already know, like, no, this is rubbish. This is junk. But there are some really good ones, though, that I find help help a lot with helping you to decode a lot of the subconscious web, the web of the subconscious. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. Like I said, I can hear baby looking for his milk again, so I'm gonna go feed him. And I'll catch you guys in a few hours, actually, because I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sunrise. Sun's coming up. So, don't have much time to sleep anymore. Nope.